All right, Family Guy fans, buckle up. You might think you know this show inside out, but today, we're about to expose some of the best hidden Easter eggs that even Stewie would be proud of. If you're the kind of person who watches Family Guy over and over just to find the tiny details hidden in the chaos, this one's for you. Let's take a deep dive into the best hidden details that Seth MacFarlane has scattered across Quahog. Let's kick things off with a deep cut, a blink and you'll miss it moment. Remember in Movin' Out, Brian's song, when Peter's wandering the streets of New York.
I'm inventing. Anyway, all I was saying is, if you think about it, it shouldn't have been Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
At around 8 minutes in, who's that walking by? None other than Mayor McCheese from McDonaldland. Yup, Seth MacFarlane just casually dropped in a character from McDonald's 1970s advertising campaign.
All right, I am totally flaccid, but thank you anyway, ma'am. I appreciate your time.
Maybe Peter was thinking about lunch, or maybe it's just Family Guy being, well, Family Guy. Here's one for the film nerds. You remember I Dream of Jesus, right? Of course you do.
Well, Peter's gonna tell you about the bird, a bird, the bird's a bird, surfing.
It's the episode that gifted us Surfin' Bird. But look closely at the Indiana Jones parody scene where Peter steals the record. At first glance, it's just a funny take on Raiders of the Lost Ark. But here's the kicker.
She's right there.
Okay, I'll do her. But can you tell her to cry and...
There's a phallic drawing on the wall, hidden in plain sight during the temple run. Classy, right? Honestly, if you've watched Family Guy for more than 2 minutes, you're not even surprised anymore.
America, where everybody knows that the bird is the word.
My God, is it possible? Have the boys in the lab confirm.
Now, this one's for the true detectives. Ever notice that the Griffin house doesn't look quite right? The house is based on an actual real-life location in Rhode Island.
You gotta get out and meet some women.
Well, I suppose I could give it a try. Hey, baby, how'd you like to go black and then have to make a difficult decision regarding whether or not to go back?
Sorry.
Take a look at Season 4's Brian the Bachelor, where we get a nice aerial shot of the house. It's modeled after a real house at 31 Spooner Street in Providence, the same place Seth MacFarlane went to school.
Hey guys! Well, it's been great to meet you all, and I'm looking forward to getting to know you while we're here.
So, next time you're in Rhode Island, you can swing by and, I don't know, throw a chicken at it in Peter's honor. Here's one for the Star Wars fans, aka 90% of the Family Guy fan base. In Blue Harvest, the iconic Star Wars parody.
R2, what are you doing out here?
Beep, boop, beep.
He says there are several creatures approaching from the southeast.
That's not what I said. I said there ain't a pack of menthols on this planet.
We see Chris as Luke Skywalker cruising in his land speeder. Pause at the right moment and you'll notice a small detail on the back of the speeder. A license plate with the numbers THX 1138.
I guess I'll go bullseye some womp rats in my T-16.
My God, you shoot small animals for fun? That's the first indicator of a serial killer, you freak.
There's 2 sons and no women. What the hell am I supposed to do?
That's a sneaky nod to George Lucas's first film, and it's the same number hidden in every Star Wars movie. Family Guy showing love for its geeky roots. What else is new? We all know Family Guy loves its movie references, but this one's pure gold.
We see you in many movies. I think about you while having sex with my wife. I thank you with $1. That's a lot of money to them.
In Chick Cancer, Peter's dad, Francis, gets framed like Vito Corleone from The Godfather. It's a perfect scene down to the lighting and the iconic finger gestures. And here's the kicker. There's a hidden nod to the orange symbolism from the Godfather movies. In the background, if you look closely, there's an orange on the table, a classic signal that something bad is about to happen.
Feel free to browse and purchase from our fine selection. Hey, Mom, now would be a good time to raise my allowance.
Just when you thought Family Guy couldn't be any more extra. Time travel is practically Stewie's thing at this point. But did you catch the Doctor Who reference hidden in plain sight? In Back to the Pilot, when Stewie fires up his time machine, the sound it makes is eerily similar to the TARDIS from Doctor Who.
Stop! Don't do anything! Oh, for God's sake! We're from the further future! What these two do is fine! It's what you two do that makes things worse!
Stop!
Wait!
Hold
Stop!
it!
Wait!
No! Hold it!
Stop!
I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just looking for the can.
Don't move!
Hold it! Freeze!
Stop! Wait!
No!
Oh, for God's
Coincidence? I think not. Looks like Stewie's been borrowing more than just pop culture references from across the timeline. Maybe that's why he always seems to know a bit too much. Here's a fun little Easter egg that's almost too on the nose to miss.
Just say, I'm all in favor of renaming the school after Dr. King.
What?
Wow, a big star and yet so humble. James Woods High School, it remains.
What? You can't be serious.
Yes! This is more exciting than that time I got to ride the washing machine.
We all know Peter and the gang hang out at James Woods High School, right? But in Peter's Got Woods, we actually get to meet James Woods, the actor who becomes Peter's best friend.
Boy, James Woods, you're the best friend a guy could ever have.
I feel the same way about you, Peter.
There's a whole meta thing happening here, with the real James Woods playing a caricature of himself while also being part of the town's fabric. Is it a little weird? Absolutely, but that's why we love it. Family Guy does meta like no other. Okay, how about this one? In the episode, If I'm Dying, I'm Lying, there's a scene where Peter opens a door and boom.
Just watch me.
No, I mean you can't go in there because that door leads nowhere. Use the door next to it.
A family of Muppets is just hanging out there like it's no big deal. Blink and you'll miss it, but that's what makes it so good. The Muppets cameo was totally random and completely unaddressed.
Did you want to play rough? All right. Until you bring the Gumbles back, I am going on a hunger strike. Huh? How about that, Callahan? Can you live with that on your conscience? Huh?
But that's just classic Family Guy, throwing absurdity at you and moving on without explanation. And if you didn't laugh at that, well, I'm not sure we can be friends. Ah, yes, Herbert. Quahog's resident old perv.
Not serious, are you?
Chris, I'm just as serious as I was when I saw Paul Reiser do stand-up.
We all know he's obsessed with Chris, but did you catch this dark Easter egg? In Jungle Love, when Herbert sings Somewhere That's Green, the lyrics are a direct reference to Little Shop of Horrors, but in a super creepy way. He's talking about a perfect life with Chris.
Into my brain, it goes a bang, 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 till my feet do the same. Wake me up before you go. Don't leave me hanging on like a yo-yo.
It's one of those moments where you laugh, but then feel the need to shower right after. Classic Herbert, making us all uncomfortable for 20 seasons straight. And last, but certainly not least, we've got the evil monkey.
Top of the morning, laddies. Let me cut you an Irish rose. Woo! I don't know exactly where the County Cork is, but I know where it should be.
Everyone remembers him hiding in Chris's closet, but what about his tragic backstory? In Peter's Two Dads, we find out that the evil monkey isn't evil at all. He's just misunderstood. The flashback shows how his life fell apart after losing his job and his wife. It's a rare moment where Family Guy gives us depth behind a joke character, and it's one of the best hidden gems in the series. And now, you'll never look at that monkey the same way again.
She's gone. Jillian's gone.
Look, Brian, I know you're upset now, but I think it's important to see things in perspective. Remember when Alex P. Keaton lost his girlfriend? And then he got another one?
And there you have it, folks. The best hidden Easter eggs in Family Guy. Whether it's a subtle movie reference or a blink and you'll miss it joke.
Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy.
Man, I hope that's James Woods, because if it's me under there again, I'm going to be really pissed off.
Seth MacFarlane and his team know how to reward the fans who are paying attention. Think we missed an Easter egg? Drop it in the comments and don't forget to like subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Trust me, you don't want to miss any future breakdowns. Who knows what other secrets Quahog is hiding?